Hello there, Heirloom. Coach Sean coming to you with just the tip, installment number 3. Wanted to get this one to you a little earlier in the week because the accessory work for the endurance is a run again this week, or a row, and Wednesday we'll be running. Plus some of you are also running for our walk run across Maryland, so I know that we're getting out and moving, and want to give you as much help as we can with good form. So quick recap: don't cross your body, loose hands, nice natural swing at the side, not too strong, not too little, but make sure we're moving them, not keeping them up against our body. So that's the upper body. Hopefully you've used those two and you're becoming more efficient with your top half. Now what to do with your bottom half. Like installment 1 and 2, I'm going to break this up into 2 separate installments. So to keep it real simple, we think if we can keep it simple, you're more likely to do it. So this one is as simple as week 1, where I said don't cross your body. For week 3, I don't want you to land heel first. No heel striking. Now, notice I said heel first. I'm not saying that your heel can't hit the ground. It will hit the ground, especially if you're just doing like a jog or something like that. It's perfectly natural that your heel will hit the ground. I don't want the heel to be the first thing that hits the ground. So what I'm saying is, when you're running, I don't want your foot out in front of you and hitting heel first. All right, now how do you prevent that from happening? Keep your feet underneath you when you're running, okay? You want to be hitting the ground underneath you. Very similar when we talk about our lifts and everything else, how we're trying to stack from our feet to our knees to our hips and up, and we want that to be stacked when we're doing a lift because that's the most efficient and strongest way to do something. The same is true with running. If you land heel first, you're actually slowing yourself down. Although it's incremental or minute, what you're in essence doing is hitting heel first, which is actually stopping your forward momentum. Why would you want to slow yourself down? Running's hard enough, right? So what we want to do is we want to get those feet underneath us that will then not impede our forward progression. You can land up on your toes a little bit more. You can land almost flat-footed. Both are acceptable depending on how fast you're running. I just don't want this. All right? It's simple, but it's important. Again, like we talked about your arms, and if you're going this way, you're pulling your body in different directions. Why would you want to do that when you want to go forward? The same is true with running. Why would you slow yourself down? You don't want to do that. So again, keep your body upright. We'll talk about like running tall and stuff like that, but just keep those feet underneath you. It's okay if your heel hits the ground. It's perfectly normal. Don't let it be the first thing that hits the ground. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments. If you're trying this stuff out and you want more advice, or you have questions, you tried something that I advised you and it didn't feel right, or perfect, put them in the comments. And it is going to feel weird if your running form isn't what I'm advising. It's going to feel different. Different isn't wrong. It just means it's not your normal. But this is based on years of coaching. This is based on years of running. This is based off of books that I've read. And so it is the most efficient way to run. So you want to lift efficiently, you might as well run efficiently. Go get them.